Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Chantecaille sale time. You know this is my favorite type of video to film because Chantecaille is one of my all-time favorite brands, has been for a very long time and will forever be. And their Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale is happening. I have an early access code for y'all. MANDY25 will get you 25% off everything on the site. This video is not sponsored. I am simply coming on to tell you about the sale and show you some of my favorite products, doing a look with Chantecaille. One of the reasons I love doing these videos so much is because every time I use Chantecaille, especially in a full face look, I always love, how the look comes out. My voice is a little raspy. Basketball season started last night for our school and it was a good game. Went into overtime and I yelled quite a lot and we won. So I yelled even more. Okay, so I have already done corrector. I used my Clinique airbrush because that's the one I have open right now. And y'all, they have discontinued that, which is so sad. But another one that I have used multiple times and love and will be purchasing myself during the sale is the Chantecaille Le Camouflage Stylo Pen. I'm in the number 3. That's the one I'll be repurchasing. Let's jump into foundation. I honestly have so many foundation favorites from Chantecaille. I absolutely adore the Cushion foundation. I love the tinted moisturizer. Today, I'm gonna use probably my top favorite product of the entire line of Chantecaille, and it is their Future Skin Gel Foundation. I not only love this for foundation, but also for concealer. So I'm gonna use that for both today. This is in the shade Vanilla and I'm at the very, very bottom. If I did not have a backup, I would be purchasing this during the sale as well. But alas, I do, because I do not wanna be without this product. I can also use the shade Nude for my foundation, but I thought I would just keep it easy and use one shade today. This is, as it states, a gel consistency foundation, and it is more of a light coverage. I would not consider this medium to full coverage. You're still going to be able to see some of my redness peek through. I was really hoping I would get away without that hair popping out, but no such luck. But I don't care. I love the finish of this foundation. I love the skin likeness that this foundation provides on the face. It can be built up a little bit, but really not, in my experience, more than like a light medium coverage. So I just put like a little bit extra right there on my cheeks. But again, I don't care if some of my redness peeks through, like you're gonna be able to see the line of my redness on my cheeks. I don't care because it's so pretty. Little bit of a radiant finish, but not that much more than when I came on with my skincare and SPF. Now I will take a little bit more on my ring finger and pat it under my eyes. And I know I'm a broken record, y'all. I know. But this, to this day, is still my favorite concealer of all time. There's just something about how it lays under the eye, how it wears, how it absolutely does not make my, y'all, I can't speak, make my under eye look any older than it is. In fact, in my opinion, it makes it look younger than it is because of how well it wears. It's just, even if I did not like this as a foundation, I would buy it simply for a concealer. It is a little bit pricey because A, it's Chantecaille, and B, it's a foundation. It's a lot of product. It's much more than you would get in a typical concealer. However, with a 25% off sale, it's worth it. And for me, full price, it's worth it for a concealer. So the Future Skin Oil-Free Gel Foundation, perfection. And again, you're not going to get super high coverage. This is not a full coverage product. So if you are someone who absolutely has to have a full coverage concealer, this may not work for you. But if you're someone like me who has some darkness, maybe find a corrector that you like and add this on top of it. And I just really think you're going to love it. The Le Stylo Camouflage and that together under the eyes is chef's kiss. I'm going to use the Radiance Gel Bronzer today. So before I use any kind of powder, I'm going to apply this bronzer. This is exactly what it says it is. It is a gel product with a lot of radiance, but it's not so much that it makes you look sweaty. So I'm just going to kind of stipple that into the areas that I normally bronze. Y'all, my voice is doing all sorts of things today. But see that like radiance that it gives to the skin? I also really like the color. It's not too warm. It is really like what a sun-kissed, just been out in the sun, got some natural color on the skin looks like. It doesn't pull orange on me. It also doesn't have too much red. It's kind of the perfect true bronze color, in my opinion. Chantecaille offers a good variety of powders, and I love every one of them. This is in a limited edition packaging, but it's the perfect blur finishing powder, and it really is a very nice blurring powder. If you maybe have larger pores, some fine lines and wrinkles that you want to blur, this is really nice. It doesn't look like powder on the skin. None of the ones I'm going to show you do. One of my favorites is the Compact Makeup. This is a powder foundation, but I can use it to set my face, and it does not look cakey at all, even if I put it over a full coverage foundation. Beautiful on its own and with other foundations. And then the last one that I have is the HD Perfecting Face Powder. And I think this is the one I'm going to use today. It really is perfecting. I'm going to do one side of the face so you can see how it just smooths everything out. Definitely takes down some of the shine, but not all of it. You can still see some luminosity on the face, and it doesn't cover up that bronzer color. Just a good staple powder to have in your collection, and again, works with any foundation that I put it over. For a highlight, I'm going to use the limited edition Precious Metals Collection Precious Gold Illuminating Powder. Now, as I am filming this, this is still available. Hopefully it still will be when this goes live. The Cream Illuminator in Sheen is also one of my favorites. I've used those in many videos in the past if you want to search my channel for that. And I have used this one on camera before too while talking about the collection, but it's just so pretty. It's really pretty eyeshadow too, as most highlighters, especially from Chantecaille, are. And then for blush, I'm going to use one of the Powder Philanthropy blushes, and this one I just have a little refill of, but I keep it in its little plastic packaging and use it quite often because you can barely see the imprint on it anymore. This is called Emotion, and it is the bee blush. So it used to have a really pretty bee on it, but it doesn't any longer because I've used it so much. It's just a really pretty lighter pink. It's especially good if not pink, peach. It's especially good if you have, you know, more fair skin tone. This and Bliss are going to be the ones that you are going to probably like the most because they do come off lighter, but they're buildable, as you can see. I'm building it up on my cheek. And it's just a really pretty peach shade. Also great as an eyeshadow. I've talked about that a lot before. All of the Chantecaille blushes, powder blushes, are really pretty on the eyes. I've even used the gel blushes on the eyes, and they're beautiful. My favorite color of those is Happy. So if you haven't tried a gel blush and you're wanting to dive into that area, I highly recommend Happy. I'm going to go ahead and do lips before we start on eyes because they're feeling kind of dry. And I'm going to keep it super simple because this is, as you can tell by how much I've used, one of my favorite Chantecaille lip products. But I will let you know that any of their limited edition lip cheeks and lip products that they come out are going to be something you want to look into. I love the formula. And some of my absolute favorite lip products of all time are from their limited edition collection. I'm not showing them because you can't get them, but I wear them all the time and they are just heavenly. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Sign up for the Chantecaille, you know, email list and get your hands on those when they come out because they're so good. But the gloss in Charm is one of my favorites. You can see I am more than 3/4 of the way done. It's a brush applicator and it's just a really pretty kind of milky pink gloss. I'm not big with color on my lips anyways, but especially for the eye look that I'm going to do today, I really want my eyes to be the focus and not my lips. So putting a gloss on like this is perfect. So let's talk about the eyes. What don't I like about Chantecaille eye products? My favorite are the luminescent eye shades, the mermaid eye colors, and the eyeliners. Those are my favorite of their eye products. the Luster Glide Silk Infused Eyeliners to be exact. And I cannot for the life of me find my black one. I think one of my girls may have used it and put it somewhere where it is not wanting to be found at the moment. So I am going to either use Amethyst or Jasper. Amethyst is the purple and Jasper is like a shimmery bronze. But first I'm going to start out with the newest luminescent eyeshadow to my collection. And this is in the shade Elephant, which is a shimmering taupe gray. But honestly, it comes off a little olive. Like it kind of matches my shirt on my eyes. So I'm going to start off with a brush. This is the Refer number 2 Max brush. And I am going to knock it off because it is luminescent. And I'm going to start applying that with a brush. And then I'm going to end up going in with a finger because I'm going to be able to get the most payoff with that. But I like putting down the initial layer with a brush. And see, I'm kind of taking what's left on the brush and I'm actually just kind of bringing it up into my crease. I'm not going to use a separate crease color today. I don't feel like I need to. This is going to be the main focus. Look at how pretty that is. Like to me, that does have like an olive undertone and really kind of matches the shirt that I have on. And I said I was going to use my finger. We'll see. I'm actually not. I kind of like how that built up with the brush. Then I'm going to take this Mermaid eye color in Seashell, which is a really pretty gold shade. I'm just going to take just a little bit and pop it right in the middle. I really just want it in the middle. I don't want to take away from that taupey olive shade, but it kind of brings like a spotlight to the middle of the eye. Every time I use it, I'm like, I found a new favorite look. And I'm going to take a little bit of Amethyst, the eyeliner, and just run it on my lash line, and then take some kind of like small pencil brush. Whenever I use these eyeliners, I really like to smudge them out because they have such good playtime and like smudgeability that I kind of feel like I'm doing a disservice using them and not smudging them out. This gives a little bit more definition on that lash line. And then I'm actually going to take that same brush that I used to smudge the liner out. I'm not going to put any more liner, but I'm not also going to wipe it off. And I'm simply going to take that olive shade and I'm going to use that under just to connect it a little bit. I'm not going to do it too heavy, but I do feel like it needed some connection to the top. I'm going to take Seashell again on a brush. This is the Refer 2 mini brush, and highlight that inner corner and actually a little bit on the brow bone, which I haven't done in a really long time. But I don't know, the more I do this look, the more it's like a festive party look to me. There's never enough highlight when you're doing that kind of look. I did my mascara off camera, but I did use my absolute favorite Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. This has ingredients in there that actually like promote the growth of your eyelashes, which, I mean, I use an eyelash serum. I use a lash primer that also has those same kind of ingredients. So I can't say for sure if the mascara does it all, but I do feel like my lashes look better as a whole continuously when I am only using the Chantecaille mascara. But it's pricey, so a sale is the best time to stock up. So that's it. That is my, what has come to be a festive party look in my eyes. I think this eye look is perfect for this time of year, for any special occasion, or if you just want to go to the grocery store, because let's be real, that's probably what I'm going to be doing today in this look. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I will have everything listed and linked per usual down below. I do use affiliate links, so thank you if you choose to use them. My code again is MANDY25, so it's going to get you 25% off site-wide through November 30th. So definitely take advantage of this sale. The earlier the better, because things do tend to sell out when they are on sale and so many people want them. So thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.